I'm so amazed this morning by this story, and I just need to tell it to anybody who's going to listen. I grew up in the Christian church, but God was not presented to me as a loving God, but as a hateful, punishing God. Because of this, I turned away from the church to the point that I became atheist. And when I was about 15, I was over at my friend's house, and she was saying that she had ghosts in her house. I told her that's not possible, ghosts aren't real, nothing's real, nothing exists. Well, she wanted to prove me wrong, but she didn't really have a way to do that. However, she had a wood-burning kit with a placard, so I personally inscripted that entire placard to become a Ouija board. We didn't have one of those oracle, whatever it's called things, obviously. So we actually used a double shot glass, which is like tall, you know. This is the stuff you see in movies. It's so silly, right? As an atheist. To my horror, that double shot glass started moving across that board like butter. Every time we asked it a question, it kept going from A, M, N, Z, and it kept doing that over and over again, almost like it was like irritated with us or something. It was weird. We looked that up after, and it meant that a demon was putting a curse on us. Years to come, there was a lot of self-harm involved. I actually had an attempt at my own life at one point. Thank God it wasn't successful. I had nightly night terrors with this demon with Z's everywhere. It would just show up right next to my face, or it would be at the end of my bed. Fast forward 3 years of trauma, abuse, anything awful you can think about. I was in California. I was pregnant. I was starving. I was broke. I was with somebody who was abusing me. And I was working at a grocery store. I had never told anybody about these nightmares, the Ouija board incident, any of it. I felt like I was going crazy. This random man comes to me out of nowhere and says, "Hey, I had a nightmare last night with demons with Z's everywhere." He said, "When I woke up, God told me to come here. I didn't know why. And when I got here, I saw you and I knew I had to come tell you." He said, "Here's a card to my church. They're having a food bank. Go so you can get some food in that belly." I was in total shock. How could I not believe that God is real right now when I've never told anybody about this and a random stranger just came to me to tell me this and to tell me about a food bank? I'm starving. I'm just so amazed how God used something so awful, literally demonic possession, to get to me. Did he possess me? No, that was my own doing. But did he use it for good? Absolutely. He played an Uno reverse card on Satan. And it just reminded me of this verse this morning in Genesis 50:20. "As for you, you meant evil against me, but God meant it for good in order to bring about this present result to preserve many people alive." I hope this speaks to you and can preserve you today too.